That was a surprise number. I mean, everyone was looking for about 700,000, maybe got to 750. I mean, we came in at 850,000. Really was a good number to see, and it could take us through the summer without a doubt. You know, I mean, we're in July, August, and come September, this is a very good number for us. And you know what? Also, it puts a little stop on the feds now. I mean, they're not going to be worried about wages. I think wages now are not going to pop up because now you got a lot of people looking for jobs, it seems. They're all coming out of the closet looking. So might not have to put any more stimulus out there. And it's definitely going to put people that say, hey, I'm not going to get a job unless I'm getting 100,000 a year. We'll go home now because we got a lot of people looking for jobs. So I think basically it was a good number all the way around. And if you look at the VIX, people thought the VIX was going to the moon a couple of months ago. Now it's one of the lowest numbers. It was like at 1425 earlier today. I don't know where it is now, but that's telling us there's no fear out there. So I think we got a pretty good summer. All things stay the same. Plus the virus. Numbers are coming down. Cases are coming down. Deaths are way down. So I think overall things are looking good. I think, you know, it's going to do good for the summer. I think the market in general, like we just mentioned, all the sectors are going to do pretty good. There's pent-up money out there on the sideline waiting to find a home. They want to get in before the end of the year. Believe it or not, we're talking the end of the year, and it's just July 2nd, right? But yes, we are. So, I mean, people are looking to invest. I had calls all over. Should I get into tech today? Should I get back in healthcare today? So I think we're going to see a push, and we're going to see volume pick up. And you'll see that VIX stay down here. I mean, the VIX stays down here at 1525, I think it was this morning. That's a low. That's the lowest I've seen in months, put it that way. And if you look historically, a lot of times when things like these split, like look at Apple. Apple splits all the time, and it keeps going higher and higher. And I think Nvidia's in a spot where, yeah, they could split and still go higher. Now, will they go back to 800? Maybe not right away, but I think they could finish the year at 500, 550 would be realistic. But yes, I should say, yes, you could get in this stock and don't worry about a downturn, especially in this type of market we're in. Like I said, there's pent-up demand, especially in the chip sector. So I think basically, and you know, I love the tech sector. So I think anything related to the tech sector could do well. This is a great stock, I think. I really do. I think it has great potential. But I think a couple of things went against them this week. It's a holiday week. The guys that make the big decisions, now, this isn't like a secondary clerk going to say, okay, buy 1 million shares. This is a senior manager who's probably out in the Hamptons right now sailing on one of his boats or flying somewhere. So it's going to be a slow week for that kind of merger. Now, I mean, that kind of opening here. And I think they did that on purpose because of everything with the coronavirus and, you know, with the negative news out of China and America and all that stuff and things that are going on in Taiwan lately, what's going to happen there. So I think they did that on purpose because they knew you wouldn't get much publicity in the newspapers. But I think traders know that this is a good deal, and I think this stock's going to take off eventually. I think this week is not indicative of how it's going to trade the rest of the year. And I think come September, you'll see a big move in this stock. I really do. It's well listed. It's, yeah, well, I can't say it's a great stock. It really is a very good stock. So I think basically it was a week to get on, and you got on this week because you weren't going to get that much coverage. A lot of people on vacation. This is when you do that. These guys getting like Bezos wants to be the first CEO on the moon, you know. So I mean, to me, and Branson, of course, has always been out there with Virgin Galactica and all these other ones. So it is risky, and you don't want to lose a high-powered CEO like that. That would kill the stock, first of all. But no, they're going to keep doing it, and they believe in their technology, and they believe in their aircraft, so they're not worried about it. But I think if I'm definitely an investor, I might wait till after they take off and come back. But yet traders are looking at oil futures, and they're up for October, November. So people are saying, you know, it's probably going to hang in here. It might come in a little, but it's not going to go down like we saw last year. And people are starting to travel now, too. So airlines are, I picked up my niece the other day at the airport, and the airline was full. She was full. Not one seat on that airline coming in from Florida. So I think you're going to see more and more people travel. That puts more and more fuel into use. I think it's going to stay the same, and you know, it could go up, could go back up a little higher. I think this is the range it's going to be for a while.